Alright guys, so today I will show you an accuracy comparison between controller sticks, a gaming mouse and the motion aiming of the Nexus controller. The software I will be using for that is AimLabs, which is a pretty popular aim trainer and can be downloaded for free on Steam. So if you want to compare your results to mine, then just download AimLabs and play the same aim course as me. The course I will be playing is called Gridshot Ultimate, and I will first use the controller sticks, then the motion aiming and at last a gaming mouse. With each device I will do the course around 30 times, and the best attempt with each device will be used for the comparison and shown as a clip in the video. As always, you can find an animated visualization of my Nexus controller at the bottom of the screen. It will highlight all my button presses and analog stick inputs. Next to that, it will also showcase my motion aiming inputs, which are demonstrated by the controller tilt. When I activate motion aiming, you can see a red glow around the controller handles. And when I deactivate motion aiming, I can tilt around the controller as much as I want to, and it will not affect my in-game crosshair. Now let's start with the first device, the controller sticks. I wouldn't call myself very proficient with analog sticks, but I also wouldn't say I'm terrible. My skills are probably equal to the average console gamer. So depending on how good you are with a controller, you might get better or worse results than me. Now keep in mind that AimLabs doesn't provide any aim assist for these targets, so it's noticeably harder to be accurate than in a regular console game. Here are my results of my best attempt after around 30 runs. My score is roughly 41,000 with an accuracy of 94% and a time to kill of around 440 milliseconds. Now let's switch over to the motion aiming. Thanks to the gyro aiming, I can switch between the different targets at a much faster speed. All I have to do is to point my controller into the direction of the target. The limiting factor here is probably my fire button and not my accuracy or aiming speed. I just cannot press my right trigger quickly enough to switch between the targets at a faster pace. Now here's my best result after around 30 attempts. My score is roughly 67,000 with an accuracy of 92% and a time to kill of 285 milliseconds. At last, let's take a look at the gaming mouse. As you can see, I'm even faster than in the previous clip. Since I have around 10 years of gaming experience with a mouse, this is probably not the biggest surprise. What would be interesting though is how close I could get to a gaming mouse if AimLabs would offer aim assist to controller players. My assumption is that I would have a good chance at beating my gaming mouse high score. Now, the best result of the gaming mouse is a score of around 77,000 with an accuracy of 92% and a time to kill of around 250 milliseconds. Now let's look at another motion aiming clip while we go over the final results of my comparison. This time I have added a crosshair overlay, which will display the exact gyro inputs resulting from my motion aiming. The aiming is much slower than in my previous clip, which should help you to better understand how my crosshair is influenced by the motion aiming. As for the final verdict, I'm doing the worst when using analog sticks. Although I have a good amount of analog stick experience, I still struggle quite a bit to quickly switch between targets. With motion aiming, however, I'm doing noticeably better. My score is 66% higher than with controller sticks, which is really impressive. As for my accuracy, it stayed roughly the same, but my time to kill is improved by almost 160 milliseconds. That equals a reduction of almost 50%. The mouse, on the other hand, allowed me to achieve the highest score, but the relative improvement over motion aiming is actually not that big anymore. The score is just 15% higher and the time to kill is also only 12% better. Next to that, my accuracy didn't improve at all when compared to motion aiming. Overall, the motion aiming performed really well in my opinion and even significantly outclassed the controller sticks. The mouse performed a little bit better, but AimLabs also doesn't provide any aim assist to controller players. In addition to that, I haven't used analog sticks and motion aiming on top of each other. Together with aim assist being active, I'm confident that the Nexus controller could even rival the accuracy and speed of a gaming mouse. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button or maybe even subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Also, contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an official XIM channel. I run this channel in my free time to bring you guys the latest XIM news and tricks. So if you want to support what I do, then maybe consider to join the YouTube channel membership. Channel members usually get around 1 to 4 weeks of early access to all new videos. Plus, we also have a nice little Discord to discuss XIM settings and other stuff. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching and I will maybe see you in the next one.